Hey friends, I hope you are having a great Monday. Gosh, I can't believe how fast these weeks fly by. And if you are joining me live or recorded, leave a comment below so I can say hi to you and to let me know where you are joining from. So I started this new theme, I guess it was in April last month, of taking a topic and doing a 5-minute Monday segment. And this month we are talking about goals and new beginnings. And since we are approaching June and halfway through the year, I thought May would be a good time to discuss that topic. But before I do so, I wanted to make sure that you have ordered your glass jar of Aspen Superfood toothpaste. So this is the cacao chocolate flavor. It's super awesome. And then the turmeric plus peace, and then the pomegranate plus kindness. You can get it on aspensuperfoods.com. It is an organic, all organic, plant-based, natural toothpaste in a glass jar, so there's no more waste with plastic tubes clogging up our environment. So that is a great benefit. And of course, there's nothing harmful, only the good stuff in there. So the last 2 Mondays for the theme of new beginnings and goals was your environment and your expectations. Don't make assumptions. And then today I wanted to talk about excuses, so you can kind of see that the theme of this month has the letter E. So environment, expectations, and excuses. So a lot of times when we have goals, and I didn't set a timer, so hopefully I will remember that it's 5 minutes. When we set goals, excuses can creep in. So let's say somebody wants to quote unquote eat healthier, which is a very abstract goal. One little tidbit for having goals is to make them really concrete, really define them. Eating healthy is very abstract, so you want to get very clear. Do you want to start with healthy breakfast? And what does that look like? What foods will you have? What foods will you have for snacks and on the way to work if you have a long commute, or if you are in a work environment with a lunch setting that's provided? How are you going to plan for that? So make eating healthy, it's a very abstract goal, and it actually can deter you from actually achieving the goal that you want to achieve. So make sure your goals are concrete, they're defined, they're realistic. But back to the excuses piece is, excuses can creep in. I don't have enough money, I'm too tired, I'll start tomorrow. It doesn't really matter. Oh, I didn't want it anyway. There's thousands of excuses. So let's say a workout routine, 6 a.m. the alarm, goes off, and you're tired, you had a late night, or you didn't get the sleep that you wanted to. And excuses, what I always say, they will keep you stuck, sick, and sad. So you really have to make sure that when you are going after a goal that you really desire in your life, that excuses aren't going to be a part of your paradigm. They're not going to be a part of your thinking and a part of how you're going to live life from now on. And that's one of the reasons by making very clear, very definitive goals for whatever you want. They have to be clear, because if they're very abstract, it's going to be really easy to hit that snooze button over and over and over again, instead of jumping out of bed and tackling your workout, tackling a nourishing breakfast, tackling making yourself a really nourishing, adrenal boosting beverage, drink. And so what excuses are creeping up into your life? Most of you that are watching this, you've been on the planet for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, maybe 80 years. And, everything is feedback. So what excuses have been a part of your life up to now? What keeps you stuck in the same old unhealthy habits, and what can break you out of that? And in order to kind of break out of the old habits and into healthy ones, one of the steps is to break your excuses. What is your habitual pattern in the excuses that you have? And how can you detox those excuses and actually make reasons to live? So that's always how I kind of look at it. Do I make excuses? Oh, like eating healthy is expensive. Well, the truth is that disease is really expensive. And it's not that disease is expensive. When you eat healthy and you eat real organic food, you're doing your body a great service. You're, taking care of the environment, and you feel fantastic. You feel good. You feel like you can wake up in the morning. You have abundant energy. You don't want to hit the snooze alarm. So, really take a look at the excuses that have been a part of your life all the way up to the time I'm speaking right now. And if those excuses aren't serving you and they're not getting you to where you desire to go in whatever area of life that you want to go, then let's detox those excuses. What are some of your excuses? You can share them below and encourage others. You can send me a message. Do you need accountability? A lot of people get so wrapped up in their excuses, they don't even realize it. And so they need sometimes outside empowerment, outside help, outside assistance to call somebody out on their bullshit excuses. Pardon my French for that. Hopefully no kids are listening. But to really help enlighten somebody to like their excuses are hindering them and they're not going to get to where they desire to go in life. So that is point number 3 for this month of goals and new beginnings. And, if it's, the middle of May and you're looking at June and you have 6 months of the year to go of 2017, time is not waiting for you. Time is marching on. And what goal did you set for yourself on January 1st that you've fallen behind on? And what one action step can you take tonight, today, that whatever time zone you're watching this, and maybe you're watching this months later down the road, really take the time to detox your excuses, figure out what's not working, and make steps to correct that behavior into behavior that actually does serve you, that does serve your health and your mind, body, spirit, that does respect the earth and respect your family and respect your coworkers. Because when we make decisions and choices that respect ourselves, it also is a huge indicator of how we respect other things in our life and how we take care of the environment. Like I just posted on Facebook a little bit ago of show me somebody who, how they treat their body is how they treat the earth, and vice versa. How you treat the earth is how you typically treat your body. So, if excuses are keeping you stuck and you're in the same old behavior, it's time to break that cycle and, take a hard, loving look at those excuses and be empowered and make decisions out of love, not fear, make decisions out of trust, not worry. And you're going to find that you will achieve your goals and achieve what you desire in life. And of course, I could talk for many more minutes, maybe hours, on achieving your goals. And, part of what I do, or I guess who I am, is, I run ultra marathons. And, to date, I've run 14 50 milers up and down mountains. And to do that, I always had to kind of set a goal. I couldn't just go out there to the start line and be like, sure, I'm just going to go run 50 miles today. There was dedicated nutrition. And not just dedicated nutrition, excellent nutrition, organic, plant-based, real anti-inflammatory foods. It was day in and day out training of, 4:30 a.m. wake-up calls and a whole host of other things that I won't get into right now. But you really have to if you don't want your goal, then don't even start it. Because if you don't want it, you will hit that snooze alarm every morning. And you're going to find a way to wiggle out of the goal that you want. So I hope this is helpful, and next week I'm really excited for that bullet point. It's something that I actually struggle with in some of my goals I have, particularly for business and entrepreneurship. And this is something that I have been working on over and over and really detoxing my excuses for this specific point I want to make next Monday. So I hope you will join me then. If you want to share your goals with me, I would love to hear from you. If you want to leave a comment below or send me a message if you don't feel comfortable sharing this with the World Wide Web, that's totally fine. So I can encourage you on your wellness journey in mind, body, spirit. So that's all I have right now. Have a great week, and I will chat with you soon. Cheers.